All right, we're going to come back when he's got his clothes on.
Meanwhile, a controversial self-proclaimed dating guru says British women don't look good, they don't look after themselves, and they moan all the time.
Well, Richard La Ruina says that British men who are unlucky in love are better off heading to Eastern Europe, specifically Russia, which is where he found his wife. Let's hear some of his advice.
I recommend Eastern European women because they're more beautiful, they're more elegant, they're more feminine, they're very intelligent. I think they have British women beaten in just about every area. They don't look very good, they don't look after themselves. Men are visual, you know, we want a woman that looks beautiful, dressing in a feminine way, looking sexy, and they're not really likely to do that. And of course, I think British women are very famous for moaning, complaining all the time. They just ask a lot, but give very little in return.
Oh, and that's why I'm single. Joining us now is the dating and seduction expert Richard La Ruina and the relationship author Felicity Morse. Richard, we'll talk to you in just a moment. Felicity, is your blood boiling?
Yes, I'm almost so angry I can't talk, actually.
But are you just moaning all the time?
Well, that's one of those things about one of those criticisms, right? It's like saying somebody can't take criticism. It's very difficult to come back from that.
Yeah.
So you haven't got an answer for it, that's very
I haven't got an answer about being entitled and overweight.
You don't?
Well, no, I think being entitled is blaming your lack of relationship success on an entire nation of women.
I was very successful in England, very, very successful, but I noticed that every time I saw a beautiful woman and went to talk to her, where are you from? Oh, Sweden. Oh, Russia.
There's
oh,
no
the
beautiful
Ukraine.
women in the UK.
No, there are,
I
for
think
sure.
that's
A lot of them are foreign in London, and it's just comparatively, there are way more in Russia. So, you know, you walk down Oxford Street, you see a few beautiful women, many of them are foreign. You walk down the equivalent street in Moscow, it's like, my God, you know, they're everywhere.
Do you think there were any other reasons why you weren't particularly successful with British women when you were looking for dates?
I was very successful, like I said.
But you've just said that most of the women that you were attracted to were foreign. So, you know, telling women that you're potentially going to date that they're entitled, overweight and moan all the time...
I wasn't telling them that at the time, obviously.
May not be the most successful chat-up line.
It's not one I would recommend, but
No.
it was, this is like a process of my experience. I was in the UK until 2009. Then I travelled a lot. I've been to 60 countries. You know, I went to Brazil. They're very nice. I went to Scandinavia. Denmark's got very beautiful women. But when I went to Russia, I found the whole package: the looks, the character, everything.
You're a dick, aren't you? I mean, you are. Your name's Richard.
Oh, all right.
Literally, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by that. I meant your name is Richard, so
Well,
you
could
are
say
literally...
Piers Morgan,
You
right?
are literally
If
a
you
dick.
wanna get down to that
Your mother's English, right?
Yes, she is.
So does she also qualify as unattractive, stupid, entitled and the rest of it, or is she an exception?
No, but she lives out there with me and she agrees.
Your mother agrees that all English women are awful, even though she's an
she
English
agrees
woman?
that they're better out there.
Right.
She says they're lovely, honest people, kind, and there's beautiful women everywhere.
Right.
I think you're just peddling like a really dangerous, like stereotypical view of beauty that is just so damaging for women and men.
Complain to Victoria's Secret. You know, if you like those kind of women, then that's what you'll find in Russia. If you don't like that kind of women, then of course I meet guys that have all kinds of different tastes, right? I meet guys that have tastes that don't coincide with mine at all, and that's fine. But for guys that, you know, like that stereotypical beautiful woman, that's where you'll find
We've got a
them.
picture of you with your Russian bride. There we are.
Russian bride.
Well, she was a Russian bride, right? I mean, she's Russian and you married her, yeah?
Yeah?
I mean, you know, I'm not casting any aspersions, but I've been to Russia and... Anyway.
I have slight concern, Felicity, about profiling people by where they come from. Do you?
I have concern about that. I have a concern about the fact that you think all British women are overweight.
Not all, obviously.
I mean, actually, more British, statistically, if we're talking about the obesity problem in the UK, which is a slightly different debate, but actually more British men are overweight.
Well, Richard, we have 3 English women here. Are they all fat, entitled, stupid? I mean...
I don't know them.
What's your view of the women?
You don't know them, but
Well, Richard,
you
just cast your expert eye over the women at this desk, for example.
I think that would be rude. I'd like to.
No, let's hear you be brutally honest.
Well, I don't want to
you're full of
debate it into
you're full of this.
I've
You've
got
got 3 women.
I've got respect for the women.
You've got no respect for English women. That's the whole point.
I'm generalising.
You have zero respect for English women. You
I've
are
got
a
respect for my
repulsive
mother.
individual
I've got respect for
who's
many
come on here,
British
and
women.
when you're
There are
actually
many
confronted,
talented,
by smart, intelligent, beautiful women, you can't deal with them, can you?
Of course I can. I'm dealing with
Well, go
everyone.
on, then say what you want to say.
I don't
to their
want to.
faces.
I want to tell you that the women are more beautiful in Russia.
Right.
Shock, you know, and they're very nice. They're great, honest,
So they
intelligent
don't tell
women.
you that you're an idiot for thinking those things. Is that what you call nice?
Who's they?
What Russian women
Do you speak
don't
Russian?
tell you?
Yeah,
You do, fluent Russian.
ish.
So they can't really understand a word you're saying, can they? Did your wife even know what you were saying when you seduced her?
She speaks perfect English, and I
Yeah.
speak very good Russian.
Right. See?
Yeah, yeah.
Go on then.
Я говорю по-русски, моя жена стоит там.
What's that? My
Она
name is
очень
Dick
красивая.
and I want to marry you. Did it?
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
What do you think? How do you think you're helping people? I mean, who are the men that you're helping? Who currently these hugely attractive men who are highly intelligent and want to have successful, committed relationships? How come these incredible men are not finding women here in the UK?
I'm a dating coach. I've been doing it for 11 years. I've got successful companies, turned over $50 million. We've got 1 million website visitors a month. These guys are listening to me. They want my advice, and a lot of them are very unsatisfied. And the guys that have come and visited me in Eastern Europe, in Russia, are like, wow, you know, this is like a breath of fresh air. As I said, many men are going to be really happy with English women. That's great.
Can I just
But
say-
the men that are unsatisfied, they can listen to me, they can take my advice, and they might end up very, very happy. That's my job.
I think like you're suggesting that there's a cheat's way to being confident and right with yourself, and that cheat's way is to just move abroad. And in order to be like available in a relationship, you just have to do the hard work to feel right with yourself and be able to like show love to people and receive love. Like there's not a cheat's way. You don't just move to another country. And
If you're a healthy, you know, vegan yoga,
You know what, Richard,
then
there's the
probably
bottom
you're going to find more people
Richard,
like
here's the
that in
bottom
LA.
line.
People
Richard,
are different all over the world.
I think you are right to seek your future in Russia, because I think the chances of you ever having sex in this country again are zero. But it's been
I respect
But
my
you're
wife.
married.
It's
Why
been-
would you say that?
It's been fascinating
We're
having you giving us your views.
Yeah, Rich,
Thank you
thanks
very
very much,
much for
Felicity.
having
Thanks
me.
very much indeed. 7 minutes to 8. Still to come, Richard's here with the latest news from the I'm a Celebrity jungle. Any love down under yet, Richard?
And still looking for the right woman too, Susanna, oddly enough. I'm not going to find them here. Yes, Jack's gone for a Burton, so who will be replacing him as we head down under in just a few moments to bring you up to speed?